What's going on, everybody? Happy Friday! It is Friday, so excited to have you guys with us. I know, 15 minutes late. I did tweet it out this time, though, because we were running behind. We've all been running around like crazy today, so it's been madness. But we're going to have plenty of time to talk about these games tonight. Landon was waiting patiently. Landon was our new favorite playback member. Landon literally said today that he actually really enjoyed hanging out on playback because it was a chance for him to watch the game, and he fucking hates the NBA. Hovey, what's up, dog?
We love you,
welcome. It's so excited to have you guys with us. I know, right? Them Knickerbockers, baby. I'm not sure. Not sure.
You might have lost some memories with the juice.
Yeah. This is how Hovey's walking around today, right here.
Yeah, right there. Oh yeah, as you should. Excited to have you guys with us. Welcome to the All Sauce team. This is brought to you by WhatChat, the Betting News Network, and our brand new sponsors at BetOnline. Get involved at BetOnline with the QR code at the top corner of the screen right over there. Excited to have you guys with us to talk all about the NBA playoffs tonight. Only 2 games tonight, but 2 elimination games that we will be diving into. The Magic at home looking to extend the series against the Cleveland Cavaliers, and then the late night tuck me in, Luka Doncic and the Dallas Mavericks looking to end the Clippers seasons. Ooh, is it Ma Martinez? Is it now? Let's get it. Oh no, that's not good. We talked about that the other day, actually. Happy freaking weekend. What's up, Joshua? What's up? Excited to have you guys with us. We all put our floral shirts on today. It is Friday. The vibes are high. We're ready to rock and roll, talk some ball with you guys. It's our favorite day of the week. We are getting close. Yep, chin chin. We're already packed in, ready to go. You guys are finishing your work day. Welcome to the weekend. If you guys are not quite there yet, you're so close. We're going to talk about both of these games tonight. Obviously, we're going to dive into both of them. We both have plays.
Gerald.
Gerald is so.
I'll bring it up.
Gerald is so jealous that he can't be on the screen with us that he has to say this type of shit.
Subtract the children, or we're all chilling.
You want to be our children?
Chat. You guys are our family. We don't need kids.
Yeah, absolutely. So for today, guys, we have a special guest, which we have kind of turned into a Friday staple. Betalytics is in the house. Rob is here. He will be joining us in just a couple seconds. We're going to play a couple games, get the vibes rocking and rolling, talk about a couple pieces of news in the NBA, and then we are going to dive into both of these games. Cook up the saucy 3, maybe make it a saucy 4 if Rob feels really good about one of his plays. And then, Landon, it was never the Sixers, brother. It was never the Sixers.
If there was a Bitcher of the Year award, right, it would go to Landon. After what I saw last night, it was fucking fantastic.
It was amazing. Hey, at least Luka got the job done the night before. Maybe he's going to get the job done again tonight. We will see. But no good leaving him in the shadows. Let's go ahead and get our special guest up here. This is Betalytics. This is Rob.
Oh boy, wonder what they're gonna get into today. Back to the lab again. Oh no, back to the lab again. We messed up. Back to the lab again. Not again. Back to the lab again. I gotta stay till I die.
Boom. What's going on, Rob? How's it going, brother?
It's going great. I didn't get the Miami Vice shirt memo, but I do have the
Sorry, dude.
I do have the gold.
Oh, he's got the shades, though.
Baby.
He's got the shades, though. You're the one guy in the group that brings the energy regardless of what shirt you're wearing. You don't need the shirt. You've already got it.
Tarps off next week or what?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
Oh my
real
God.
Canadian.
Facts. Excited to have you with us, brother. Thanks so much for stopping by. This is Rob from Betalytics. If you guys have never tapped in with us before, you guys know the deal. Betalytics.com is a fantastic tool for your sports bets every single day. Rob is going to show you guys how to use the data tool, give you a couple plays out there tonight in the NBA. And as always, you can get a 30% off subscription. Betalytics, you can use it for a month, you can use it for a year, however you want to, with the promo code BNews and get 30% off your subscription. It's literally one of the best tools that you can use. As Shaggy likes to say, pay for tools, not picks. Because you guys get the free cake from us. You might as well go find out if it's good or not by checking out all the tools that we have, Betalytics being one of our favorites. So, Rob, so stoked to have you back, man. I was actually out last week, and we didn't have you. We haven't had you in 2 weeks, man. It's been sad. How's everything going? How's the little one? You doing all good?
Yeah, it's not getting any easier. It's kind of like the playoffs. Just as it goes on. But yeah, everything's great, brother. I'm always happy to be here.
Let's
Good
go.
stuff, dude. Glad to have you, man. We're gonna get the vibes moving today. Excited to have you here, and we're gonna play a little game. So let's put some stuff together for you guys in the chat, and then we're gonna dive into what Rob has for Betalytics. I think you guys are gonna like some of the stuff that he has to say, and then we will send him off into the sunset. So Sook, take it away. No smash or pass, but we've got some fun for you guys. What are we doing today, Sook?
I'm sure a lot of people in our chat saw Dave and Buster's is now going to give you the capability to bet on arcade games as you play. So I thought it would be cool. Well, not me. Actually, this is SPJ's idea. Let's give credit where credit is due. He thought
I have ideas sometimes.
If we talked about what games you would like to bet on with the boys. So we got a little game here. Dave and Buster's, one or the other. You're walking into the arcade. You're with the boys. Whether it's you playing or you're just spectating, where are you putting the coins? What game would you want to bet on? Let's start with a good one here. Basketball game or skee ball, boys? Let's let Rob go first. Which one would you want to bet on if you're at the arcade with the boys?
I think the basketball game's a must. Hey, I'm just better at it than skee ball. Never been good at skee ball, but the basketball's just more high pace. Get the juices flowing, you know. Yeah, it's a staple for me. You got to go basketball game.
I'm going to jump into because I 1000% agree. Absolute hammer job. I would lose hella units betting on fucking basketball in this particular instance. Actually, boys, when we go to Chicago, when we're all in Chicago together, I feel like we got to go to Dave and Buster's and make some content. Oh, yeah. Iconics. Now this is a big brain move right here. The big brain
Make
move.
it hard.
But make it hard.
She said.
Absolutely. Hey. All right now. That's the post Dave and Buster's date. That's what happens after Dave and Buster's. But yeah, so basketball for me.
I agree with Iconics. I was leaning basketball, but I think Iconics has made me do a complete 180. It's got to be skee ball. Let's fuck around and have some fun. If we're gambling, we're not just going to sit there and shoot a basketball 3 feet from us. You know what I mean? We're going to sit there and we're going to torture ourselves by playing skee ball.
I got to go basketball because I thought it was called skeet ball until I had to make this graphic. And then I realized it's just called skee ball. But if it was called skeet ball, I would have a much better time betting on that.
Are you serious that if you like call, oh my god.
I actually thought it was skeet ball.
Do they have Dave and Buster's in Canada?
Yeah.
No.
In Toronto,
in Toronto. Yeah. Ontario has everything.
I think there's one in Niagara Falls as well on our Canadian side.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, not in Alberta.
I don't know if we'll be allowed to have that or whatever, but we're going to definitely do that in Chicago. Fuck yes.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Let's keep it moving. We're going to start cheating a little bit because, Dave and Buster's is for kids. So we got other content here. So let's move to like a bar situation or a house party situation. Boys, beer pong or darts. What are you betting on with the boys? You got 6 motherfuckers together. You playing 3-on-3 beer pong or you tossing darts?
100% beer pong. That's where I thrive, and I'm taking everybody's money. I'll say it right now. Me and Gerald, 2-man team. He's not in here right now, but we're taking everybody's money.
Yeah, that is true. I can attest to that. I've had to drink a lot of drinks because of these fucks.
I wish that motherfucker was in here right now.
Yeah, he's here.
There he is. He didn't say anything though because he doesn't. I don't know if he agrees or not.
Rob,
I shuffleboard at the bar is elite. You're right, Mom Martinez. I'll let me. Yeah, you ever play shuffleboard? Like the one with your hands?
Shuffleboard.
Oh, it's awesome. I'm taking beer pong, nice and easy. I love darts though.
I'm saying we play. We get real sauced up on beer pong and then go to the darts.
Oh, there you go.
Make it
Sauced up
dangerous.
on the beer pong, enjoy the beer pong, and then go bet on the darts. That's
He's
the
thinking.
combination.
Now he's
That's-
thinking.
I was gonna say SPG. I thought maybe your inner UK might come out and be like, "No, we gotta throw some darts, right?"
I'm pretty good at darts. I'm also
I figured
really
you
good at
would.
beer pong. Yeah. I could fuck you up in some beer pong, V. So when we meet up, like if I'm down to take over with you.
gonna be a
Let's do
movie.
it.
It's gonna be a
What
movie.
what is beer ball? Is that you just get
Is it
fucked
like-
up and play 1-on-1?
Done that too. That's fun as well. All right, what's next, sir?
All right, what's next is we got bowling or billiards. I will go first. I grew up playing a lot of billiards. Homie had a regulation pool table from day one, and we played a lot of billiards growing up. I don't think I'm very good at it, but I think I'm a lot better than my friends, like V.
Dude, I'm agreeing with you. I've actually gambled on billiards before. I have played billiards for money, and it's awesome. It's very fun. So give me pool. Yeah, see, Landon knows. Before I placed a single dollar on sports betting, before it was even legal, before I even knew what it was, I was betting on billiards. So I'm into it.
I just
Yeah, I
watched
was-
The Color of Money. It was amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, Landon stole exactly what I was going to say. Pool and billiards is so rooted in gambling as it is, so it's got to be billiards.
Mike's Billiards, yeah, that's a staple in Calgary. Absolutely, that is a staple. But yeah,
You're gonna have a good night, or you're gonna get stabbed.
you're gonna get stabbed. One or the other.
No.
But you know what? 50-50 chance you had a good time, right? You have to take
Ma
those.
Martinez, I 100% call it pool, but
Yeah.
it's billiards up here. So, but it's pool for sure.
Where is it called billiards? Is that an American thing? Where is it? Like,
Well, billiards is also a different. Like billiards is like the overall category
There's-
because
Yeah.
pool is one
Yeah.
specific game. Like billiards is a separate thing.
Yeah. Then there's other like snooker. I think is
Snooker,
the other
yeah.
game. Yeah. There's more games involved. Yeah.
look at that
Billiards
chat.
is the umbrella.
Learn something new every day.
Hey man, there you go. That's why you guys tapped in. You didn't tap in for MEA picks. You tapped in to find out what billiards was. There you go. Any
Wait,
more?
did Rob answer? Or did Rob give
Yeah,
an
Rob
answer?
answered.
Billiards.
Rob answered.
Billiards?
Yeah, billiards.
We're all going
Cool.
billiards. All right. No, we're done then. We're to business now, boys.
Straight in. It's a really cool. It is a really cool move. Because I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I always like played poker with my homies. Like back in been doing that for a long time. That's going to be fun too when we meet up. Dude, I don't know how much time we're going to have. It's going to be sad. But
I was just
This is a
thinking about
dope-
that.
This is a dope episode.
Yeah, I was literally just thinking about that when everyone said this is where we learned how to gamble. I was like, that's where Will learned how to gamble.
how's that working out for him?
Just quickly, 'cause it's a really cool idea. I'm like, how's this gonna work? Like through an app when you go to Dave and Buster's, or
Yeah, Rob, I don't know. I'm not sure exactly. I know they've announced that you're going to be able to do it at their. I would assume that they're going to sort out something with like you have to go and get like a token, like kind of like what they do at like sports books, like live sports books. I would assume they're going to do something like that. I haven't looked super deep into it, but I know that it's. I don't know if it's live yet, but it's definitely coming.
It's not live yet, but they are saying that it will be probably through an app because it will require age verification, obviously.
Okay, Dave and Buster's the sports book. Imagine they're getting in the sports book game.
Yeah, and they're saying that they will start as simple as like you have two friends, two skee ball machines, they've both registered, and then everyone spectating can basically go, oh, these two machines are live, and we're gonna bet on who's gonna win, machine 1 or machine 2.
Low-key racing would be really fun to bet on too, like
Yeah.
the racing
Oh
games.
yeah.
Yeah, I hope they have that as well. So, also you could just go to Dave and Buster's and just bet with your buddies. You don't have to do it via their app. You could just go to Dave and Buster's and just be like, "Yo, let's bet." But anyway, let's talk about what we can actually bet on tonight. Rob is with us to talk about the stuff from the data. from the dashboards. So, Rob, take it away for both of these games tonight. I know you have you have a total that you want to talk about. You have a player prop. You got a nice little plus chicky guy because you know how we roll around here. And then you've got another prop for us. So, take it away, man. What are we looking at tonight?
Yeah, before I get to the cheeky one, I got to bore you guys with a full game under. We're going the Clippers Dallas game. We're going to go under there. So it's our top game market bet on the game markets dashboard. So sort by ed, sort by win probability. Almost a 60% win probability on the under at minus 110. That's obviously great. 5% value on the sportsbook line there. We're projecting 206 points, so like 3 points under the projected line. Yeah, so we have sometimes you have a full game under, and we have projections for team total as well. Sometimes we'll even have one of the teams going over their team total, but the other team bring it down. We have both teams going under the team total, so that's just always a good indicator. Both these offenses have really struggled at different various points in this series. Dallas has kind of picked it up the last couple games offensively, but they had a couple games early on where they failed to score 100 points. Clippers have 3 games in this series where they've failed to hit 100 points, and then especially with Kawhi not really being involved. Yeah, for the Clippers, in an elimination game, for them to have any chance here, they're not going to be able to match Dallas's offense. They're going to have to play amazingly defensively. So we have both these teams, going under their team totals. And yeah, that's our strongest game market projection. So under 208.5 with Clippers in Dallas.
I really like this bet, and I don't like unders at all. I just want to pick your brain a little bit about the model because I didn't look at what the model had to say. But what's the lean from a spread perspective in this one? Because Dee and I were talking about this a little bit in Spaces earlier today. That I just thought that 7.5 points towards the Mavericks was a lot of points in an elimination game. What is your thought on that before we move to the player props, or what does Betalytics have to say?
Yeah, no doubt. You can see it down here. It's kind of pretty bang on just from a straight data perspective. We have Dallas winning by like 7.4. No value there. So passing on that one. If you do want to go like absolute straight value and you think if you want to just reach outside the data a little bit, the value, if you sort by grade, the second best value of the day is taking Clippers just straight up money line at plus 270. If you think elimination game, obviously they're going to give it their best effort. So there is value there, but in terms of just the actual spread, it's just a plus EV model. We're always going to pick up where the best value is. So, yeah, so a little bit overinflated at 8. We have Dallas winning, but just over 7. But yeah, if you do want to go that route, there's definitely value on plus 270 money line. We have the money line should only be plus 226. So you're getting like 4% value there. But just from a straight win probability perspective, at 58% on a minus 110 total, the under's the top play.
Good shit. I kind of said something similar in Spaces earlier today, but we'll dive in a bit deeper when we talk about this game ourselves. Chat, hello. Landon loves every time that you're here so much. Also, Landon's getting a little bit more into the NBA, which I'm digging. Mostly because of Betalytics. You have a great idea for the fam? All right, Crazy Pellet, drop it. We always love great ideas, man. All right, so do you want to talk about the player prop in this game, or do you want to talk about the cheeky ladder that you would like to take?
Yeah, so I'll shift over to the player prop dashboard. Here we are. The points market specifically is really standing out tonight. Yeah, we can stay in that game. We have Zubac over 13.5 points as a top player prop lean in that game. This one's really just like a strong projection. And then I was monitoring the line movement throughout the day. We had this line originally was at minus 125. I've seen it's at minus 140, minus 145 now. So the line's definitely gone towards the way of our projection. We have him getting 16.23 points. So almost 3 points over his projection. Just a strong projection there on that one with with the books kind of catching up with the line movement, because we said the line should be minus 151. Over here, we have like what our projected line should be, 60% win probability, and then the books have since caught up to that a little bit. So that one just really stood out to me. If you guys, just want to add that into your card. But this is the one that we really liking for the plus value. B plus grade, 5% edge on Mitchell, Donovan Mitchell over 25.5 points. We have him projected for pretty much 30 points right on. So that's a very strong projection. And when we see a difference with that kind of big of a discrepancy, that's kind of ones that we hit for a ladder. So I think you can get his 30 points ladder at plus 220. Just great value there with a strong projection. And yeah, just to talk about this one a little bit, Donovan Mitchell's very hit and miss. He's been very hit and miss in this season. I think this is going to be one of those props that we're going to know if it's going to hit by like the second quarter or not. Something I found pretty interesting, just digging in. He's been in a playoff elimination game his last 3 playoffs in a row, last 3 years in a row. He's averaged exactly 30 points right on the button. So I just found that pretty interesting. He definitely steps it up in elimination games. And yeah, this isn't a good indicator, but I found this interesting. He's averaging 23 points in this series. Although he does have one game, I think he got 30. He's only averaging 23. But it's his 3-point percentage is absolutely killing him. He's had some nights where he's going 1 for 8, 1 for 7. He's shooting 22% from 3 right now. His career average is 37%. So that is a testament to the Magic D and some of the low-scoring games that they've been having here. But if he can get that up just a little bit, that 23, I think we're going to see no problem with a little more clutch shooting in elimination game that we're going to get up to that 30 points.
So of these 3. Is Donovan Mitchell over 24.5 points or over 25.5 points the play for the Saucy 4?
I think for that one, just because there's so much value on the 30 points, and I think he either gets the 22, or if he goes over, he's getting like 30, 32 points. So I would just leave that one alone, and I'd hit the ladder for plus 220 and take the value there. And then Zubac is like a 60% strong projection. The books have already caught up, line movement our way. I would keep that one separate and put that in the parlay.
Okay, so Zubac over 13.5 points for the Saucy 4, and then we will dabble with some Donovan Mitchell ladder action for the lotto.
Yeah, that's what I would recommend.
Landon nuked Donovan Mitchell, so Godspeed. Love that. And we will be doing this, just to answer this question from Crazy Pellet. We have discussed this, of doing a poker tournament on the channel. I think that we're going to figure out a way to do it over the summer. We might do it on playback, but I got to do a couple more logistical things about that to find out how that's going to work out. But that is something that is in the cards. It's been discussed. We will make that happen. So, Rob, we've got the under in the Clippers game. Under, what was the line? Let me find it here. Under 208.5 for the Clippers Mavericks elimination game, and then Zubac over 13.5 points, and then D Mitch to go bananas and hit 30 points. Yeah, his 3-point shooting has been that's the reason why he hasn't hit his line in some games. So if he hits a couple threes in this one and can get it going, this 30 points is definitely on the table for sure.
Yeah. His three's been terrible. That's why I said, I think we'll know by the second quarter. If he hits a couple early threes, and I think he's going to sail.
Good shit. Good shit indeed. All right, so we have the entry from Betalytics for the Saucy 4. We also have the lotto play from Betalytics as well. Real quick, because it is being asked in the chat from Gerald, there is hockey tonight, 2 elimination hockey games. I know this is a basketball show, but Sook doesn't mind a little bit of hockey banter.
But if you do baseball, Predators. I'll riot.
I know. No baseball. It's okay. Just simmer down. We've got the Predators staving off elimination tonight in Nashville, trying to force Game 7 against the Nuckies. What does your favorite play / the model say in that one, just for the chat?
Let me pull up the dashboard real quick.
If it's not the Predators, Rob, just don't tell me.
Definitely didn't. I didn't love anything in that game too much. There might be some good goal scoring option. I was looking into stuff. I don't like the Predators' chances. I'm sorry, Dan.
It's all right, bud.
I don't know. That Dakota Joshua actually is great value at plus 425 for a goal. Philip Forsberg, decent value at plus one. Not decent value, but he's got a good probability to score a goal. He's been hot. I know it's not in that game, but I've been all over Wyatt Johnson. He's just dominating that series and everything, like scoring chances, shots, high danger chances. Like his dad is just off the charts all around. He still pays plus 200 to score a goal. So I know I didn't answer your question in the other game, but and I do like Dallas to roll in that game as well.
Okay. No, it's okay. I just wanted to get a little taste because, you guys obviously great with the hockey as well. So thank you for not ripping my soul about the Predators. Gerald loved what you had to say about the Canucks possibly getting the job done tonight. We're going to be sweating out the first basketball game, the Cavaliers taking on the Magic on playback, and the Predators will be playing at the same time. So I might be dual screening for that one. See what's going on with that. Rob, you should come and hang out with us sometime on playback. It's awesome, man. You can literally just sit and chill on the side of the screen and watch the NBA game. It's pretty awesome. So
Yeah,
I'll have to,
yeah, I didn't know too much about it, but yeah, it sounds like it's a hit. So I'd love to stop in.
Oh, it's so fun.
It's cool stuff, dude. I know you have, a family, man. You got a lot of stuff going on. It's tough to step away at that particular time. But if you want to come and hang out for a little bit, we'll send you the link and come and hang out. So
we'll make it happen. Sure.
Indeed. All right, so we're gonna put Zubac in the parlay. We're riding Donovan Mitchell to the moon, and then the under in the Clippers game is a straight bet for you guys. Rob, appreciate you as always, man. As always, guys, you can get involved with Betalytics. If you have not already, go check them out at Betalytics.com. You can use our promo code BNews for 30% off your subscription to see the data that Rob just pulled up and so much more. They got baseball, they got basketball, they got NHL, they got football when football comes back. They got a little bit of everything. Lots of new stuff moving forward over the summer as well. So get involved, guys. You can pay for a monthly subscription. It's like paying for Netflix. If you like watching Netflix, if you like betting on sports, which if you do, that's why you're here, go check it out. Appreciate you, dude. Thank you so much for stopping by. As always, have a great rest of your Friday. We'll send you the link later. Maybe you'll pop in and say what's up on playback. Otherwise, no points for the Clippers and Mavericks except for Zubac.
Promise me you won't take those shades off for the rest of the day.
They're glued on, baby. Let's get it.
It's glued on. Let's fucking go. Appreciate you, Rob. Have a great rest of your day, man. Take it easy.
Cheers.
Such dubs, always. And this is the time to get analytics. NHL, NBA winding down. We're all gonna have to bet on that cake sport that Sook won't let me mention.
Fewer games, sharper lines. Don't talk about baseball. Blah blah blah.
I haven't said it. You've said it twice, not me. Okay.
Well, and it's and again, guys, this is about adding tools to your tool belt. Like, nothing is the end all be all in this game. Like, everything is all about, we don't know what's going to happen. We're predicting the future here, but you want to have as many things in your arsenal at your disposal. Betalytics is a great tool. Say it again.
Be Batman with the utility.
Exactly. Be Batman.
Or Bob the Builder.
Or either one.
Lame.
Or just be like us and be cake bosses. That's what's up. Gerald's never going to live that one down. Yeah, go get involved with Betalytics. Obviously, our friends at Outlier, which we're going to show you guys when we talk about both of these games in just a minute, as well as a really great resource. So there's so many great resources out there. Get involved. You can use some free resources too. B uses NBA.com all the time for potential assists and things like that. So we try to talk about those things with you guys as well. All right. Let's dive into these games, boys. Oh, no. Well, let's talk about a couple pieces of news first.
Yes.
And then we will talk about these games. So I sent these gentlemen, I posted this tweet this morning. And then our social media guy retweeted it on Betting News, tagging these gentlemen to see what they had to say about it. Because, yeah, thanks. Thanks, Uncle Dave. Appreciate you. So I don't know, who is this Uncle Dave character? What's up, dude? How's it going? First time chatter, or have you been here before? I feel like he's been here before.
He's been here.
Yeah, I recognize Uncle Dave, to be honest.
Not getting
Uncle Dave.
It's been a little while.
So I sent this morning because, as you guys know, LeBron James and JJ Redick have a podcast together. It's very good.
Oh,
he's a
so we're
monster.
not talking about the Tatum sequel? How to tie your shoe? No.
Oh.
No,
I thought that was the
Go
big
check.
news.
go peep that on the timeline.
Izzy.
Yeah, let's go, Uncle Dave. I know. I thought I saw your name before, but glad to have you here, brother. Thanks for being here. So this is my. I want to talk about this with you guys because I posted the video. It was about the video. It's a really good video from the podcast. It's about JJ Redick is saying, "All right, I'm 4 for 5. Second quarter. There's a certain amount of time left. We have to run a play. We're up 9, and we need to get a bucket from me. We need to get like an open shot for the 3-point shooter. What play are we running out of the timeout?" And LeBron has to kind of makes a play, and they break down a play together. And it's funny because LeBron starts breaking down the play, and JJ's like, "I know this play. Steve Kerr runs this play. He ran it for Clay. LeBron had run it. It's called a particular thing. A victory, I think, is the name of the play." Anyway, I was watching this video, and I was like, this would be so cool if they had JJ Redick coaching the Lakers, and this is just what they did all the time. It kind of made me feel like, because JJ Redick's really young, it kind of made me feel like what you guys have in Boston with Joe Mazzulla, because Joe Mazzulla can relate to these guys at an age where he was close enough in age to where he played, not played with them, but played in the same era as them.
Yeah.
And there's that sort of connection. It just made sense. And I feel like that it, obviously then later today, Darvin Ham got fired, which we all knew was going to happen. I don't know, man. I think it'd be cool. I think it would fit. I think LeBron has respect for him, which is obviously super important if he's going to stay in LA. Red dick. That's true.
Probably pink.
Oh my god.
Depends on the
I was
time.
in the board today.
I think that it would be a cool. I mean, it would obviously be hella headlines. And I think that he'd much rather coach in fucking Los Angeles than the fucking Hornets. But what do you guys think about this? V said he had some thoughts on it. I'm sure you do too. So, what do you guys think?
V, go first.
Do you want to go first?
You go first. I got lots of thoughts on this too.
I do too. But I think my thoughts are the opposite of you guys. I don't know what
No way.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
okay.
like it.
I
Strap
don't like
in.
it. For both sides, to be honest. LeBron has got like two years left, right? Maybe 3 years, depending on how long he wants to play. He could probably play as long as he wants, but it's about how long do you want to play. This Lakers roster, the maneuverability they have is absolutely lacking. JJ is a guy who's never coached before. Never, ever. I understand. He understands the game well. Probably a genius when it comes to breaking down X's and O's. But the thing is coaching is more than just X's and O's. It's about getting your guys to buy in. It's about leadership. It's about having guys believe in you and what you're doing. And I just also think that coming into a situation that's already so hostile in LA for a guy who's never, ever coached before, it's just not the best position. He could go coach in Charlotte with a young team that he can mold into guys that he wants to play his style. When he goes to LA, you're immediately going to have to cater and build a system around LeBron James. If he goes to Charlotte, he gets to build the system. He'll build the staff. He'll build what the future is going to look like for this team. They have assets. They have picks. They have good draft picks because of how bad they've been. And they have good young players. I just think that kind of spot is better for a guy like JJ with no coaching experience in terms of the longevity of his career and how much influence he'll have over the team. I also think that LeBron deserves a kind of coach that is established, that is good, that can come in and actually do something. Like, I don't think they should just hire somebody that's new. I think they should understand, talk to coaches. What is the system we're going to run? What are we doing here? What would you do with this team? Right? It's got to be more than that.
Okay, so
I just don't like it.
First of all, the first 2.5 minutes that came out of your mouth, you literally just shit on the fact that Joe Mazzulla is the head coach of the Celtics. Because every single point that you made was the point of what Mazzulla came into as a coach of the Celtics. First-time coach coming into a hostile environment, no experience, And look how that worked out.
It wasn't a hostile environment because the thing is, the Celtics were coming off.
It wasn't hostile.
They're coming off a finals appearance right now. They have young players.
Where the last coach was beloved.
Let me finish. It has nothing. It's not like that. You're comparing a 37-year-old LeBron James going with 38-year-old LeBron James and AD so deep into their career to a guy like Jason Tatum, who was, I think, 23 at the time, and JB, who was 24, 25 at the time, right? The roster has completely changed. He's in his second year. And even last year, look how much shit he got. People wanted him fired. People are still begging for Ime to come back. As fucking stupid as it is. That's what I'm saying. It's not as easy. Like, Mazzulla doesn't have it as easy. Not everybody looks at him the way we do, right? He got outcoached last season by Spo. That's what happened in that series for the first 3 games.
Bro, the entire podcast was a ploy to get JJ Redick as the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers. JJ's a smart player, and a lot of the reasons you think he won't be a good coach, there's a lot of reasons why he will be a good coach. He talks about this on his pod repeatedly, where when he came into the NBA, he was taking transition threes and coaches were sitting him down and saying, nah, that ain't you in this league. Sorry. Then he said, fast forward a decade, and he's a role player excelling in his role, not a guy that was a lottery pick and that was a Duke legend that became kind of a bust. But now he was a serviceable role player making good money. And coaches were saying, hey, maybe take this transition three, take this, because analytics had come into this game. I think JJ Redick is the type of dude that he's so fucking smart. He can adapt to situations like he adapts to podcasting, adapts to broadcasting, adapts to his roles in the NBA. I don't think this will be a Steve Nash situation. I think this will be a Joe Mazzulla situation where if Coach Redick gets in LA, I think it'll be a great thing for everyone involved.
I just want to say I didn't say that Redick wouldn't be a good coach. I think he would be a great coach. I just think the situation in Charlotte allows him to actually coach, build a system, and form an actual team, right? That's what you want. Charlotte
hasn't formed a team in 2 decades.
Dude, look at their coaches, man. They've had fucking Boyega, who's on the bench as an assistant with the Pelicans now, and look how the Pelicans are doing. And then look, they had Steve Clifford last year, a dude who's old and wasn't even good when he was in his prime.
Bro, because they won't
have good leadership. You give them a guy like JJ, all the things you just said. The
Hornets won't pay, bro. The Hornets won't pay for head coach.
That's why he's perfect, though, because he has no experience.
He can make more money broadcasting.
The right chat, Chef. Okay.
More money broadcasting.
He wants to coach.
Okay.
That's the thing.
All right, so I agree with you, and I think that your point is valid, that he would have more of an opportunity to build probably his own empire in Charlotte. But when you watch the podcast of him and LeBron talking ball together, you can't tell me that they don't want to do that on the fucking sideline of an NBA, of a game 7 you can't tell me that he's going to have to deal with fucking LaMelo Ball in Charlotte. He gets a chance to deal with one of the greatest players of all time in Los Angeles.
Dude, JJ Redick refuses to live anywhere full time besides New York. LA is the only place this guy would replace New York with. There's no way he's going to go live in Charlotte. Not for a coaching job where he's making less money than he can podcast.
The only team that was on the map, and he's literally said this in interviews before all of this Laker news came out. He said it on Shaq's podcast, saying that coaching is something that's always been on his mind, something that he's always wanted to do. You can't
in all of the time.
You can't make those kinds of assumptions.
Not here.
In all of the time that LeBron James has been a player in the NBA, has there ever been a time that he has had a cohesive relationship with a coach that he felt like that he could bounce his ideas off of? Because we are at the point in the NBA now where when you have star players, you have to listen to the star players and allow them to also play a part in the construction of the game plan. Because if you have a coach that's just saying, here's the game plan, you guys have to do it, it's not going to fucking work. If you have your star player or both, or however many you may have, all bought in, which is what you said, V, which is a very good point. There has to be a culture. There has to be an identity. There has to be something that you are going towards as a unit. That's true with anything. If LeBron, if your star, if your guy, if, the guy has that type of connection with the guy you're bringing in, everybody's going to buy in. Then if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. And you move on and you go to the next guy. But it just, The way that
LeBron's gone by then. LeBron's gone by then by the next guy. This is going to be LeBron's last coach probably. It has to, I just think that he also deserves, like you said, like Sook just said, who was the coach where he had cohesiveness? Who was the coach that was actually smart? Who was the one that actually like did things and drew up plays? Ty Lue.
Who got criticized for inexperience.
Huh?
Yeah.
Who got criticized for
But
inexperience.
he was an assistant. He was on that same bench. Wasn't he David Blatt's assistant? Right? Joe was the same way. JJ's never even been an assistant coach. He's never even been in the locker room in that kind of position. I'm just saying LeBron.
I think he's smart enough to navigate that situation. I don't think that's as
I'm
big
not
of
saying
a
that he's
hurdle.
not. I just think that
I just think it's very weird because you're a big brain NBA guy. Why would this guy go to Charlotte? Like you said, he wants to coach, but that doesn't mean he wants to go coach in the shithole when he likes to live in New York.
Somebody's gonna go coach there, and that doesn't just because it's a shithole. They have good young pieces. You can't tell me they're gonna be shit. Like LaMelo's been hurt for the last 2 seasons. Like,
but
you have to do what you have to do. If this Lakers opportunity didn't present itself, where's he gonna go? Where's he gonna go?
I think this is more about the fact that
they were the only team interviewing him.
Mm-mm.
I feel like that the Lakers are going to have to make this is also more about like the fact that this has turned into the game is also about media and what you can do from a media perspective. And I mean, coaches are a part of that. Why do you think the Bucks fired Adrian Griffin and brought in fucking Doc?
It was a mistake.
It didn't work out whatsoever.
No.
But it's because they needed that type of move.
Yeah,
the Bears wanted it. And it blew up in their face.
Sure.
Right? They're 18 games over 500 at the time, second in the East.
I feel like this is one of those situations where if the Lakers do this and they win the chip and then JJ stays there for 10 years and they turn into another fucking dynasty, it looks like a genius move. They bring him in, he sucks ass for 2 years, maybe he never coaches ever again, and it just turns into another one of those guys that tries to make the transition that never happens. But you got to take a risk, right? You have to. Who else are they going to fucking bring in with LeBron for 2 more seasons?
Prendy.
What's up, Prendy?
Dude.
Anyway, we could talk about this for the rest of the podcast and so much more, but it's a good topic of conversation. We'll post it on the timeline. We'll talk about it with all of you guys. I just think that it's very interesting. The timing of it all seems very fishy. Sorry, Prendy. But V, I know you had thoughts on it. I'm excited to hear them. Glad we can agree to disagree. Mucho love. Much love. It's weird that Sook and I are on the same side over here, and we're actually on the same side of the screen.
I mean, when it comes to LeBron, you guys are usually
weird that he thinks he'll go to fucking Charlotte to coach.
That was the only team interviewing him before. Like, if LeBron went to the Western Conference Finals, if they had any kind of playoff success, Darvin Ham wasn't fucking leaving. That job wasn't available then.
I love when V digs his heels in. And his voice like gets that tiny bit higher.
LeBron didn't have plans of missing the playoffs and his coach being fired.
Bro, he's hated Darvin Ham since last year.
He has, but they could have fired him last year. If they had success again this season, he was going to stay.
That shows that it's not Le GM. He also has to play chess.
He does. I'm not saying
start a whole podcast to make JJ Redick the coach.
The GM. If the Lakers make this move and draft Bronny, then it's official. They've basically handed the keys over to LeBron, and he's doing everything. Which I don't think, as a franchise, is a smart thing to do.
That's not happening.
We'll see. We'll see. I can't wait till one of us texts each other. I told you so.
It's going to be a great moment. I can't wait for the breaking news. JJ Redick is the head coach of the Los Angeles Lakers.
I hope we're live when that happens.
So good. So good. Any more news to discuss, gents? Or are we going to dive into these games now?
I think it's game time.
It's game time.
Game time, baby. All right, we got an hour until tip-off. Thank God the game's not starting at that weird-ass time that the fucking Bucks-Pacers game started yesterday, because that was gross. 2 games tonight. As you guys know, these are our friends at Outlier.bet. You can get involved, check out everything they have, and so much more. It is a fantastic resource. I'm taking off my shades now because it's getting dark in here, and I need to see what the fuck we're talking about.
Honestly,
It happens to me, too, when I wear any other shades other than these ones. It gets way too dark for me to actually see.
Yeah. Austin just wants a 24-hour stream again. I might do it again. I actually kind of low-key enjoyed it. It was kind of a fun time. And I mean, if the Celtics win the chip, V's going to have to do it. So there you go.
I mean, it's not just V. I'm just saying.
You will be the one that will have to.
Two Celtics fans that have been stretching their shit all season.
You were the one
No.
that agreed to it.
Oh, I
Right,
agree.
right, right.
But we certainly talked about it in private, so
Okay.
I will be holding him to it.
I mean,
All right. Let's talk about this first game.
I'm ready to fight this guy right now.
For what?
I can tell,
gonna do
dude.
a 24-hour stream together.
guys-
You win
No,
the-
not over that. The fact that you think JJ Redick will go coach Charlotte.
We'll see.
All right.
We will see.
Bury it. Hello, Chewy Raid. What's up, Chewster? Bang, 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 bang. What's up? What's up? What's up? Let me drop this. I haven't pressed this button in fucking forever.
Three-pointer. Bang! Bang! It's good.
Nice.
Wins the game at the buzzer. Pulls up three.
Bang. Appreciate you guys. Thanks for stopping in, hanging out with us. What's up, Chewy? Bang, 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 bang. All right. Can you boys be nice to each other now?
Yeah.
Anytime, chat, I just want to let you guys know that because these guys have been friends for so fucking long, anytime they start disagreeing, they turn into like a married couple of like 40 years and they just yell at each other nonsense. And then I'm the one that has to bring us back. Oh, real quick. This is going to take, we got to keep this to a couple minutes. How do you guys feel about, how do you guys feel about Inside the NBA possibly not being a thing next year?
I thought they're just going to transfer it over to whatever network buys the rights.
Ernie will
It's
stay.
Ernie will not be there.
Ernie will stay with what? Like, are they still going to have NBA games?
He'll-
on TV?
He will stay.
They would
with
do
Turner
Inside the
Sports.
NBA, but they would not. It would not be with Ernie because he's contractually obligated to stay with Turner, and he would stay with Turner.
And he's been with them for 30 years, so he wouldn't even try to force his way out. He's happy there.
Chuck would also probably leave, so there would be no Chuck. I think it would be the death of Inside the NBA. I think.
It would be the
Can't-
death of
One side.
show for over 2 decades. Yeah, it would be the death. It's like when we do All Sauce without you. It's just ass.
Thanks, boys. Appreciate you. Ernie will just retire. I don't know, man. He already got his. I think he's just gonna keep wearing his bow tie and being a goat.
We're gonna let Lefko in there. Who else is gonna
You
get
can't-
the job?
Left
all
goal?
of them.
Absolutely not. If
Yeah,
no.
fuck that guy.
fuck that guy.
They can't do it with Candace. I actually like Jamal Crawford. I think he's pretty good, but they can't do it with fucking Candace and Shaq. That is
Jamal
absolutely
Crawford
not.
is so fucking insightful. He's just not funny. And
Yeah,
that's what they
that's
need
okay.
on that show.
That's okay.
Yeah, but then he has to be Ernie then.
I'd rather Jamal Crawford. If you had the regular lineup that you have right now, yeah, Moki, that was fucking pain, brother. If you had the lineup you have right now and just replace Kenny Smith with Jamal Crawford, easy, because he can be funny, but he has way more to say that's more value than Kenny Smith. Kenny Smith sucks.
Kenny Smith low key gets a pass because Shaq and Chuck make such bad takes. So then Kenny's takes go under the rug.
Kenny's just like mild in the middle, like just there. You know what I mean?
Doesn't do
Like
anything.
He races to the board.
Sure, that's about it.
that makes me so
Um,
sad, bro. Wow.
I know. I hope it doesn't happen. Apparently, it's supposed to happen. There's like news about it today or possibly tomorrow. I don't know. Yeah, facts. It's like people watching this show for bets, Gerald. Right? Am I right?
Probably the second part of what he's gonna say. Holy shit! What are
It's-
these big things going on in chat right now?
Yeah, what
It's
is
coming.
this?
It's just somebody's cell job that Landon decided to copy and paste.
Oh, okay.
Moki, we are going to be going live for both games. I will be there for the first one. I'm sure these gents will probably tap in for the second one. I'll have to leave at halftime of the second game because I got to go pick up my fiance from the airport. But we'll be on both games once again, of course. Bing bong. All right, this game. Send her an Uber. Yeah, send her an Uber, and then your boy won't have a penis anymore. So let's have that conversation. All right. It's also, guys, go pick up your significant others from the airport. It's not that hard. All right. Magic taking on the Cavaliers. Magic are 3.5-point favorites at home, trying to force Game 7 in this situation. The over under is 205.5. My favorite plays in this game, but I want to get a kind of you guys' preliminary thoughts of what you guys think about a side in this one. I feel like we all kind of agree on where we're looking on this one, but let's talk about it. Do the Magic extend tonight and make this a 7-game series?
I
Yeah,
think
I'll go
the
first.
result Changed. Though SPJ, the total is now at 200.5, not 205.5.
Yeah, it
I
is.
said 200. I said 200.5.
Oh, I think you said 205.5. Sorry.
Oh no,
Up.
200 and a half.
Okay. My bad.
Do you want to
You're
go
good.
next?
No, I was just saying that because you were about to say something, were you not?
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't have a player prop in this game, but I definitely have a side. If either game is gonna go, if either of these games are gonna force a game 7, I think it's gonna be this one. I think the Magic have a chance to get this win at home, and that's why we're seeing the money line at minus 180. And I am paying the juice man in this game. I will probably pick a Magic money line with a Magic player stock. That's probably what I'll be playing in this game. I think these are just two bad offenses. That's why we're seeing this total at just barely over 200. And I think it will be a slugfest. And I think the Magic can steal one here with these young legs.
I like this. I like it a lot. And I was telling SPJ this in the studio beforehand. I really lean with the Magic at 3.5 here, even at 4, depending on the line that you're getting here. The Magic at home were a wagon all season, 29-13 against the spread. You can see here in their last 20 games at home, they win games, they get things done. It's been a common theme for the entire season. Their home and away splits, just shooting the ball and scoring the ball. You can see in their 2 away games in this series so far, they failed to score even 100 points up until the last one, where Banchero hit a 3 to score 103 points in that game. And he had 39 of their 103 points. It was absolutely crazy. But the Magic at home, 120 points, 112 points, beating the Magic by 20 plus each time. I really lean with the Magic. I think they're going to force a game 7 today. And like we talked about this too, SPJ, I'm just going to lob this up for you. But Paolo, we both love Paolo in an elimination spot today. Talk about it.
Yeah, I've never really bet Paolo that much this season. But this ties into, I also don't like this series. I have not bet on this series once until this particular day, but there's only 2 games and we have a show, and I got beans to throw around right now, so let's throw them. I just feel like that this is a great spot for Paolo. He just dropped almost 40 points in Cleveland, back at home, forcing game 7. I just don't see a way that he doesn't get 25 points. He's taken 20 shots in 3 of his last 4 games. I love the opportunity here for him to further solidify the fact that he is the guy in Orlando. That arena is going to be fucking rocking, man.
Yeah.
I also really like his triple-double as a sprinkle. Chef brought it up in Spaces earlier today. He's been facilitating really well as well throughout the series. He's been grabbing rebounds, obviously. He hasn't really flirted with one for a long time, so it's not like there's a statistical backing for this specific play, but I like it just as like a dust, a little $5. See, huh?
Plum talk.
Yeah, plum talk, exactly.
That's what we call plum talk.
Indeed. So, but V and I are kind of seeing this the same way. I actually, funnily enough, texted our group when we were was labbing some stuff before Spaces earlier, and I was like, "Is it Paolo today?" And V was like, "I'm literally writing about it right now." So I got Paolo. I got 24.5 points. I'm actually seeing on some books you can get it for plus money right now. Spectacular. Take it if you'd like. I think he could flirt with 30 again, and I think that the Magic get the job done. I really like the Magic minus 3.5. Probably not going to bet it just because I don't want to bet 2 things in this game, just because I hate this series, but I lean heavily with the Magic as well. I think they could win by 10.
Yeah.
Send the Cavs to the fucking sun.
So the Cavs, the Cavs have had the same issues that the Magic have had on the road in this series. They haven't even cracked 90 points in a single road game yet. It's been the same way all season. They stink on the road. I don't know what it is, what happens. Jared Allen, I don't know what happened in the last game. So did you see what his injury was?
It's a rib injury. We talked about it in the Spaces. And apparently Chad is saying that it's looking like he's not going to play.
Interesting. I mean,
it's
based on how bad your rib injury can be, right? It becomes tough to raise your arms fast. It becomes tough to rotate. Breathing. Yeah, just getting a big gasp of fresh oxygen becomes difficult. So I think
he's going to be taking hits right to the body.
Right there. Yeah. It's like football players. It happens a lot in football. They'll get, you'll get like a bruised rib, and people are like, "Oh, you can play through that." Dude, that fucking hurts like a bitch. And when you're getting hit constantly at that spot every 20 seconds, Yeah, and they're easily
Oh.
aggravated.
I
Exactly.
will say there's been an uptick recently in like people saying that athletes should just fight through this, like fight through that because they did it 10 years ago or 20 years ago. It's like the athletes of 10, 20 years ago obviously also haven't aged that well. Like we see them, some of them, like Dirk literally has trouble getting out of bed in the morning. And he's a basketball player, not even a hockey player. So like let's just end that narrative. Joel was out there putting his fucking heart out all over the all out there, but it's tough. We haven't dealt with these injuries. We've never played at this kind of level, so let's cut that kind of talk. To be honest,
Yeah.
I also
Facts.
kind of like from chat in here. I do like not nuke Evan Mobley, but I think Evan Mobley's 2.5 assists minus 125 is definitely worth a look if you're building some parlays out in this game. I've talked about it on the show before. As the season kind of wound down and he came back from injury, he has been great at facilitating the ball. I've actually been playing his assists at 3.5. So seeing it at 2.5 is kind of a blessing. And I think that might be something I'm going to tap the buttons on when we get out of here.
He had 7 potential assists last game, and he had 4. He's hit it in 2 straight. And Allen didn't play last game as well. So,
and
that's
if
definitely
Allen doesn't play, just means he's going to be touching the ball that much more. So it might translate to points, but could easily translate into some assists too. I think this is also really cool here on
outlier.
Outlier. Yes, thank you. Like literally, he was in uniform, but it's unclear how active he was during shoot around. This is so detailed.
They give you breaking news and news that's happening right there. So we talked about this in Spaces. So this has been discussed since earlier today. I really like the Strus rebounds look. Over 4.5 is the line for this. Minus 118 is the current value that you can get that at. He had 6 last game. He grubs on the glass with no Jared Allen in the lineup. He had 9 and 9 to start the series. Then he had 2 stinkers in between, and then he had 6 after that. I really like this spot, especially if Allen doesn't play. If Allen doesn't play, this line's going to probably move to 5.5, maybe 6.5 for plus money. I don't think it'll move 2 rebounds, but you never know. So it got discussed earlier. I don't want it to go amiss, but a lot of people weren't there earlier. So just to say, I really like Strus as well, especially as a good little ladder spot. Chef did take his double-double as a little sprinkle. So I like that.
Double.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take a look at this from chat.
That's fucking
Wagner.
genius if Allen doesn't play.
Well, that's the point. And I mean, it's one of those plays you got to play it now, because if he does get ruled out in the next 20 minutes or so, that line's going to totally change. It's not going to be what it is. So, get involved. What's up with the Wagner stuff, V? Are you seeing anything with that?
I don't know. This over 3.5 rebounds is kind of intriguing to me. Just because, like, he's a huge energy guy for this team. I know it doesn't he doesn't always show up on the box score. He doesn't always have the most craziest of games, but he will give you these odd games where he has 6 points and 12 points, 6 rebounds, and just gives you this burst of energy in the 15 to 16 minutes he gives you off the bench. Over 3.5 rebounds for a backup center doesn't seem like it's that high. But again, if he's only going to play 15 minutes like he did last game, which I could see tonight being potentially the last game of the season, I could see him just, tightening up lineups. All of a sudden, Banchero and those guys are playing that much more minutes. I don't know.
So on a similar note, but a little bit of a different angle, I was actually looking at taking Wendell Carter Jr.'s rebounds at 6.5. He had 11 last game on 21 potential rebounding opportunities. He didn't hit the 3 games prior to that, but he had 9, 12, and 13 potential rebounds in that game. With no Allen especially, even an Allen that is kind of banged up, him and Mobley obviously the twin towers, but if no Allen, he had 11 last game when Allen didn't play. His line's 6.5.
Interesting.
I kind of like that.
He also has only started the last 2 games, if I'm correct. So he has he played 33 minutes last game. He wasn't playing as a starter. They were starting who is it, Suk?
Who wasn't playing?
Wendell Carter wasn't starting for them for the first 3 or 4 games of the series. I can take a look at who it was. But that's what I'm saying. That's why I like it more, because I'm pretty sure he's in the starting lineup again today.
I just feel like it's too low for a starting center who's going to play 30 minutes probably, unless he gets in foul trouble, and especially if Allen doesn't play. Like this could be an easy 10 spot, and his 10 rebounds is fucking 350. Like,
V, can you check
You
on
know?
this question?
Yeah.
Garland's
Points.
points without Allen
wow,
in.
Allen.
Isaac has been getting the start. Interesting.
Oh, Isaac. Yeah. Interesting. What's his?
Chef.
Yeah, facts. Facts, Jeff. That's why it's so frustrating. We don't know what's going to happen. But hey, we've got about 45 minutes until this game goes off, so we've got plenty of time.
Holy shit.
Who is this? Garland without Allen?
So he's only played 2 games this season without Allen. But if you look at his last 20 without Allen, the numbers go kind of crazy.
Because they go to small ball without Allen, right? Mobley's not a true
Yeah.
center, and he can do a lot of dribble pass offs and DHOs. So I think that's a kind of better for Garland and Mitchell, who are these quick guards that love to play on the perimeter. So Mobley setting screens and doing handoff passes is great for them. Dude, Garland assists, Garland points, Mobley assists might be the move.
Yeah. Okay, I need to go to the bathroom. I'll be right back. Continue talking about this game before we move on to the next one, because I feel like chat's in a good spot right now. I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes.
Talk to me.
I was gonna make a joke about us fighting, but I wasn't sure if SPJ could handle it, just because he freaks out.
I mean, we can talk about it while he's gone. Why would you think JJ
Why-
Redick
why- why-
would
we just
move
don't- we
to
just
Charlotte?
We
He's
just
not moving to Charlotte, bro.
don't agree, bro. We're not talking about this anymore.
He's
Enough
not
of this.
moving to
Enough of this,
Charlotte.
please. Okay, enough of this. I don't think he's coaching in LA either, but we don't have to keep talking about it.
I mean, one is more plausible than the other.
Okay, like, it doesn't matter what's more plausible. It matters what's gonna happen, right? Literally, for no reason, this guy just started going off again.
Yeah, because I thought that was just such
No
a ridiculous
reason.
take. I said you're an NBA big brain, and then you're like, oh
That
yeah,
doesn't,
JJ Redick.
bro, just because I don't agree with you doesn't mean
Guy's
that like
a
NBA brain is
finely
smaller.
manicured beard and prefers to live in New York in the off season because he's bougie, and you think he's gonna go live in Charlotte and deal
Okay,
with
bro.
Melo.
If you want to continue to talk about this, you can, but I'm not gonna engage with you anymore because we don't agree. And now you're just kind of ranting about it for no reason.
Damn, I leave for 2 fucking minutes, and you guys won't
I
talk.
cracked a
about
joke, and this guy just
I
went
saw
crazy
my
again.
chats. I saw my chats.
Holy.
Sheesh.
More to
Sheesh,
say about
sheesh.
JJ Redick than plays in the games.
All right.
Yeah.
So Paolo Banchero, we can all agree we think is going to have a good game. Betalytics really liked the fact that Donovan Mitchell, his points line, 25.5. What do you guys think about that? Because I know that I see the logic that Rob was talking about with it being a value play, on the fact that, they think he's going to have 30, and the 30 points is really valuable for, one of the top 10 scorers in the NBA when he's on a good night. He had a good game last game. He's been shit this whole series, to be very honest, in comparison to how he normally is. Thanks, Josh. We don't fuck around here, man. We don't fuck around here. Trust me. I mean, I like it. I don't love it, but if Rob really likes it and he wants to put it in, then we're putting 30 plus in.
I think that concerns me is that I'm on the Magic side. So yes, if the Cavs are gonna win, then it's exactly what Rob said. D-Mitch is getting 32, 33, and the value is there. So definitely it's a value play for sure.
He said he wants him in the lotto, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's a good lotto piece, to be honest. 30
Oh,
plus.
Wow.
Stop it.
Is that
Austin,
is that
stop
true,
it.
Austin?
No. Austin is definitely in the attic
Trolling.
trolling us.
He's trolling.
That's
In his
why he
attic
redeemed his
trolling.
highlight message too. I see you, Austin.
Oh my god. It's so funny. Okay, right. Let's spend a bit more time on the other game, because I feel like that we all kind of have the same feeling about this series and this game specifically. I feel like we've beaten this dead horse enough. It's the Magic. Yeah, I think that's true, Ma Martinez. I do think that is true. He's a great shooter, and he's been shooting like absolute shit. So it's bound to change at some point. Is it tonight? Maybe.
I mean,
So, and
Kyrie
Rob
had
wants to
40 in that game they lost to the Clippers.
exactly. It's very plausible. It's very plausible. All right, we'll circle back. Obviously, my entry for the Saucy Four will be Paolo Banchero over 24.5 points. So that will be what I have for the parlay. Okay. Here we go. Clippers taking on the Dallas Mavericks. Mavericks 8.5 point spread in this game. Favorite at home, looking to close out this series. The over/under is 207.5. Clippers are 8.5 point underdogs, as I just said, plus 280 on the money line. I still am very surprised by this spread. It's a very shocking number to me. It's really, really, really making me want to bet the fucking Mavericks, especially because it's moved. It was 7.5, and now it's 8.5. We'll talk about that for a second, and then we'll dive into some props. I know we talked about it a bit in Spaces, but I want to see what Sook has to say about it too. Does this spread scare you off the Mavericks? Do you think they win by 10, or do you think this makes you lean a little bit more with the Clippers?
I think the Mavericks can cover. Yeah, you lean with the Clippers?
I was agreeing with you, Mavs. Go ahead.
Oh, yeah. I think the Mavs cover. I think they're just the better team. The Clippers kind of have stayed in the series longer than we've thought. Like I said before, I don't think this is the series that goes 7. It could be the last game, the game before, but fuck it. Give me the Mavs. Give me the Mavs to cover. Like someone said in chat, if I like the Mavs money line for a parlay piece, might as well take the spread.
Yeah, we talked. I asked V this question in Spaces. We kind of agreed, and I feel like that Betalytics also kind of backed this up when Rob was talking about it earlier. If you like the Mavericks, just take the Mavs on the spread, 8.5. If you like the Clippers, honestly, dude, just take the fucking money line. Because if they're covering, they're probably going to win outright. They did it in game 4 in Dallas. You know, when they fell apart after leading by 30 points, but they ended up getting the job done late. At plus 280 value for the Clippers to win and extend this series, I mean, the 8.5 plus 8.5 is probably obviously the safe play here. But if you like the Clipper side of things with this number the way it is, take the money line. Just take it.
I really will say I don't think it's the Clippers tonight. I got a couple of trends that I wanted to bring up. We got
Not to me.
big road favorites of 5 points or more looking to close out series are 13-2 straight up, 12-3 against the spread. I know it's a small sample size, but the spread is the reason that it's so indicated. And we're getting the spread at 8.5 here. It's moving. It's moved now, I think, from 7.5 all the way to 8.5 in some places. I think it's going to be a big game. The Mavericks are at home looking to close the series. Luka's been in this position before. He's closed out the Clippers twice, right? Mm-hmm. Most of this roster has maintained and been the same. Zubac, PG, Ty Lue is still there. Norm Powell. These are guys that he has already fucked around and sent home on multiple occasions. And now you're giving him a guy like Kyrie Irving, who has also closed out his fair share of opponents. I know that his tenure in Brooklyn is not widely remembered, but they did beat a Celtics team, an injured Celtics team, 4-1, right? We're almost within one game of the Eastern Conference Finals. We're literally inches from that. And Kyrie had a huge series. The reason the Bucks came back in that series was because Kyrie went down when he was playing with the Nets and KD. It's just a really tough position for the Clippers tonight, I think. I think they've kind of, like Sook said this so many times this season about the Clippers, they give up very easily. They check out, and they're just kind of already on the golf course. That's it.
I'll lob you a softball to talk about your favorite play. Kyrie Irving is 12-0 in elimination game situations. 12-0 sending teams home when he has a chance to do so in his career. So that really feels good for you right now because I know that you like Kyrie tonight.
I didn't know that, but that was a fantastic softball. SPJ, thank you so much. Yeah, Kyrie's played with some of the greatest players of all time in KD and LeBron, blah, blah, blah. But the thing is he's also on that same level as these stars. Maybe he hasn't maintained it. He's been injured, whatever the fuck you want to talk about Kyrie, but his skill level is unmatched. He finishes well. He's coming off an absolute stinker in his last game. You can see it right here. He was 14 points, 35 minutes, shot literally 6 of 14. He just stopped shooting the ball because Luka was cooking, Kleber was cooking, and they were up big. He still played 35 minutes in that blowout. I think tonight's going to be not a tighter game, but I think they'll keep it within 15, 16. I just think that Kyrie in this position, like you said, SPJ, who closes out teams better? 12-0 is a ridiculous stat. And I think that Kyrie, if I had the elimination game numbers pulled up, I bet you they'd convey the same kind of point that Kyrie has big games in this kind of situation, right? Another big game in this kind of situation was it like when him and LeBron had 40 and 40 in the finals against Golden State on the brink of their own elimination. Like,
5 of 7 from 3, insane fucking game.
There's no bigger moment than down 3-1.
Suk brought this up in the chat. Kyrie has averaged 27.3 points, 3.9 rebounds, and 3.7 assists in 7 games in elimination games in his career.
And this is why you surround yourself with good people.
Absolutely. And Luka is boosted tonight. Not going to tell you guys not to bet fucking Luka. I love Luka. I will always condone betting Luka Doncic. He got the job done last game. I could very easily see him dropping 40 again tonight, but I really feel like it's going to be Kyrie tonight. I agree with you.
The only bad game Kyrie's had in an elimination game was in a green jersey for the Boston Celtics. Otherwise, dude's had multiple 40-point games, multiple 26-point games. He cooks in these situations.
And to add in, he's playing great fucking basketball right now. He's been playing great basketball for the last 6 weeks. We've talked about it a lot. He had kind of a game last game, but he did everything else he needed to do. His RA's been really nice too. His RA is 9.5. I like that line too. He's good for 5 or 6 rebounds, maybe 6 or 7 assists or both. His RA has hit in 3 of his last 4 games, 4 of his last 5. I like that line a bunch as well. I think that he has an opportunity to do a little bit of what he's just been doing. And the thing is, when you play with a guy like Luka Doncic, like the Clippers, even though Luka is obviously hampered, the Clippers can't. They just have to focus everything on stopping Luka. They have to. Because if you think about Kyrie's having kind of a good game, Luka will fuck you in the ass. And so, you just can't forget about this guy, regardless of the situation. Which just leaves so much freedom for Kyrie, and he is taking hella advantage of it with that. So
Activates.
No, hella, dude, hella.
Dude, I agree, and I might sound crazy, but I really see one of those like vintage superstar games coming out of both Maverick superstars tonight, where you see like
same.
Ron and AD did it earlier in the series against the. I think they had like 35 and 30 or 35 and 35. That's the kind of night that I'm seeing tonight from their two guys. Closeout spot. You want the ball in their hands. You don't want it in Maxi Kleber's hands. You want him, providing support. You want guys like Josh Green providing support. But it's a game of volume, and that's why I'm betting. If Kyrie has a bad shooting night, then so be it, right?
But then this guy could help out.
Mm-hmm.
Maxi Kleber had a great game last game. We've talked about this on playback. There's a reason why he earns those 20 minutes a night from Coach Jay Kidd. He's a switchable defender, and he can hit those open threes. Yes, when you're watching the game, and yes, when you have a bet on him, it feels like he ain't hitting shit. But when you go check out those shooting splits, Maxi's a great shooter. It's another value play like we talked about before with Donovan Mitchell plus 30+ points. Maxi Kleber just 2 threes. It's 2 possessions, boys and girls, and plus money, plus 174 on Bet Online. I definitely got to take it. And I also have to highlight one play I had with Ma Martinez. I know you wanted to hear about Derek Jones Jr. I played his 1-3 super juiced with Mavs money line last game, smacked, loved it. This game, I have Maxi Kleber 2 assists, Maxi Kleber 2 threes, and Derek Jones Jr. 2 threes plus 1,400. I think this is going to be a good game. I think the Mavericks will roll, and I think when they roll, Luka is rolling, and that means triple-double. That means passing the ball, and I think Kleber and Derek Jones Jr. will have ample time to play in the corner and just catch that ball and shoot that short corner 3. So I love both those guys in this spot, so I played it all together. My unit size is small, so just understand it's a very small sprinkle from me, but Kleber 2 assists, Kleber 2 threes, Derek Jones 2 threes plus 1,400.
I like this a lot. I just wanted to note about the Kleber play too. He's been shooting the ball really well. It's a volume thing. Like in his last 2 games where he's only hit 1, he's hit 100% from 3. And nobody plays more drop coverage than the Clippers. And I know that he just hit 7. And I just think if the Clippers are adjusting to a guy like Maxi Kleber at this point in the series, you've already lost the series. Those threes are going to be open. The focus is going to be on guys like Kyrie and Luka. All he has to do is hit them.
Shaggy, 6. What time is this game? Does it start at 6? The first game? Or is it 6:30?
5. I'll open it.
6. It'll be probably in the next 45 minutes, Shags. Sook, additionally, his 5.5 rebound points and assists for Maxi Kleber also looks very enticing. Just so you know.
Yeah.
It's
If you
it's
want to
hit
use
in
that for the
4
all sauce.
of his last 5. It's not available on a lot of books, so we're gonna have to probably not take it for that, but just as a straight bet. Really nice. All right. Let's get to cooking because we're running out of time, as per usual. Allen is out. Fuck.
I hope you took the magic.
We fucked around and we found out.
Probably.
Well, I hope you took fucking Maxi Kleber or fucking Max Strus when we were talking about it.
Different white boy.
Mhm.
Ah,
I've decided Freeman is going Yavo. Is he, Shags? Don't talk.
Ready?
Talk to me nice. Fredward
looks
knows
like-
what's up.
Connor McDavid's cousin.
Thanks.
He actually does, though.
Hey, Shags, do you want to do me a favor? Guys, let's put together a parlay. Let's talk about this. We'll cook a lotto. I need to send Shaggy something since Shaggy's here. So you guys, let's put together the Saucy 4, and then let's cook a lotto, and then we can get out of here so we can get ready for playback.
All right.
Appreciate
So,
you, Shags.
So my piece is still gonna be Maxi 2 threes, unless you guys want to do the PAV 5.5.
his PA
Let's do
is
the PA.
5.5?
Yes, P is 5.5. Let's do the PA.
Okay. All Cavaliers lines are locked right now, so we can't take Banchero. SPJ, we have to
Oh.
wait a few minutes
That's fine.
before we can build it. But we can post it when the good lines come back. I'm sure they'll come back in like 5-6 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then for the lotto, oh, they're back.
There you go. I mean, this
Oh,
news
they're
happens so
back,
quickly that. Shags, I'm sending you the link to the playback for if you don't mind posting it on the on the betting news Twitter, please. So you can send it out there so people can see that we're going to be going live. I'm just going to drop it to you right now.
Okay, so for the lotto, then V, can you build out D Mitch for 30?
Lines are coming back slowly, so it's gonna have to wait.
Okay.
But
Well,
what are we gonna do for the lotto? Because the Saucy 4 is kind of done. It's Banchero, Kleber,
6 o'clock, Shags. 6 o'clock.
Banchero, Kleber, Kyrie, and then what was the last one?
Zubac.
Yeah. Okay, sweet. And then for the lotto, we got D-Mitch 30. What are you boys feeling?
All right, wait, hang on. Whoa. Let's. I want to put together the Saucy 4 and figure out the lines and the odds so we can put it together.
yeah.
So, do you have the lines available on your book?
No, I got when I click on it, nothing's coming up.
Yeah.
I only got team shit.
Zubac, yeah. Rob really likes it. I don't hate the play, to be honest. I just can't get on the right side of Zubac, and he should dominate in this matchup. I always hate taking a player on the other side of things when I lean one direction in a game, but it's okay.
I love it.
Yeah. All right, so we're going Banchero.
Yep. 25.
25 points.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and
And
then
then Kleba 6 PA.
Okay. Hang on.
How many points was it for Kyrie? V?
25.
24.5. Yeah, for Kyrie. You said
And
PA,
then-
right? For
Maxi. Yeah, and then
Uh-huh.
Zubachi,
Zubachi.
13.5 points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
13.5.
You guys got those odds?
I'm working on it.
All right.
Trying. You guys are stressing me out, man.
It's okay. It's okay. You can't be stressed out in that shirt.
That's true. Yeah, I'm chilling.
V, what's your lotto
here we
piece?
go.
Lotto piece. I like Banchero and Kyrie both up to 30. It's double dipping, but like we only have so many games.
I like Franz assist, bro.
Okay, I could get along with that. I didn't really lab Franz too much, but I'm down.
Boom, posted. Thank you, Shagster. I called him Shagster Baiter the other day, and he didn't bat an eye.
That's because he's a goat and he knows what's up. All right, we can't do Maxi 5.5 PA.
Okay. I'll get you something else.
What if we just did the 1-3? Is that too
Yes,
much?
I could be down with that.
I'm down, fully
Sweat
down
it-
for that.
Sweat out 1 3-pointer.
Mm-hmm.
Watch him pass it every time.
How can I find that? D Mitch, Kyrie, 30 points each plus 980. I like that.
I like that, Joseph.
I'm very sad that I wasn't the first one to call you Shagster Baiter.
No, Landon was the one to do that first.
Yeah. Thank you, Joseph.
He just got his fucking haircut like he does every week.
What's up, Joe?
Hey, bud. What am I? Chopped liver? The fuck, Joe? Yeah, there we go. About to say.
Have you guys ever had liver?
Mm-mm.
Yes, I have.
Of course you have.
Glad to have you here, Joe. Appreciate you stopping in. Long-time basket case listener, loving the Twitch vibes. Yeah, let's go,
Let's
dude.
go.
Thanks for
What's up?
tapping in over here, man. We do this we go live every day, but this is our NBA show that we do every Friday, and Sunday. So if you like the vibes, come and hang back with us again. Appreciate it. All right. Fucking Kleba.
We can
We're
do
getting
something
lines.
else.
No, dude, I'm not saying it for that. I was saying because I can't find him. Paolo, 24.5.
Yep.
Zubac, 13.5,
one.
14.5.
It's at 14?
It's at 14.5. I'm going to take his alt line, though, because I don't want to get fucked. Yeah, 13.5 minus 125. Okay. Then we got Kyrie for 24.5. And then Maxi. I can't take him for 1-3.
Yeah, I'm looking at every book too right now, SPJ, with you. It's not anywhere.
It's not
They're
possible,
gatekeeping
man.
my boy.
Ugh.
And I mean, 2 threes is like a lotto play, kind of. It's plus 180.
Yeah.
Want to do that for the lotto?
Yeah.
I did really like your Evan Mobley assist, or we could take
I like Franz assist and Evan Mobley assist for the lotto. Those were my two lotto guys.
Oh, okay. You want a lotto those?
We can just take Maxi out of this completely. Watch him goose egg this whole fucking night.
What about Darius Garland over 16.5 points?
Yes.
After we talked about what he does without Allen?
V, thoughts?
Yeah, I mean the numbers said it's a good play.
Okay,
Max
but you
Strus 5.5 rebounds was something also. It bumped him on a rebound, but
let's do Strus rebounds.
What if we just
No.
took 5 too? Can we take 5? Is that
5 rebounds?
That's not available, is it, SPJ?
no.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, 5. 5 plus is minus 215 though.
Mm,
That's gross.
Yeah.
I'll pay
Let's
the
just
juice,
take the
man.
Let's just take 6.
Or we could take Wendell Carter Jr. for his rebounds. I really like that play,
Oh, that I'm actually super down for. Yeah.
Yeah.
especially with
Wendell?
Yeah.
no what's his face, no Allen.
What's his
When-
rerunning line?
It's 6.5.
7.5.
I'm seeing Isaac for 6.5 for -142 as well, which is
He
interesting.
fouls though.
I'm seeing this 4-teamer. Wendell Carter over 6.5. Paolo over 24.5. Zubac over 13.5. Kyrie over 24.5 plus 775.
I like that. I like that. We've gone kind of all over the place with
775?
different. We've gone kind of all over the place with different props today, but that's okay. We kind of had to build it as we were talking today, so that's kind of how it went. All right, let me get to the other game. I want to see if I'm getting better odds than UB. Yeah, plus
I was looking on your book.
on Bet Online.
Oh no, your book.
On the blue book.
Yeah.
I'm actually on the green book right now, but
Oh,
yeah.
but the blue book is 775. Yeah.
Okay.
Bet online doesn't
then-
have a lot of lines still.
What was the other play from the Clippers game? Kyrie
Oh.
points. What was the other? Oh,
Zubac.
Zubac, right?
Zoo.
You got to go alt line though at 13.5 because they moved him to 14.5, and Kyrie you got to take 25 plus.
Uh-huh.
Are we making a mistake not taking something with PJ?
Dude. We can.
No.
Say,
We lab.
maybe in the lotto because if we don't want to double dip, we can use PJ there, but let's not.
I mean, I like this for the Saucy 4. I
Yeah.
like it.
plus 775 are great odds too for a 4-teamer.
I can't get Zubac's alt points for some reason. I'm just going to do 12 plus.
12 plus.
Yeah, so I've got 12 plus points for Zubac, 25 for Irving, 7 rebounds for Carter, and 25 for Paolo, and it's plus 785.
Oh, nice.
I mean, that's even better odds for one less point.
Yeah, so I'm going to take it. I'm putting my random 3 geyser from yesterday on it, so it's basically a full unit for me. Let's get it,
So,
boys.
Ma has another question for you.
I love Amir Coffee as a player. I don't know about his props. I think he's kind of a guy that's just out there, kind of. Sometimes he's doing cardio, sometimes he's hitting threes and getting dunks. I think he's a usable NBA player, but I think guys like that become difficult to gamble on,
Mhm.
and I don't like to put my coin on that. What's up, Photog?
Photog.
Oh,
Ooh,
man.
that could be spicy. Crazy pellet.
Hey, real
right.
quick, last
So
thing with Ma. That's the same reason why I didn't want to bet Josh Green 2 threes the other day. I think he's a good player. I think he gets open. I just think kind of talent and opportunity are kind of at different levels for those two guys. They have the opportunity, not necessarily the talent.
Okay. For the lotto,
Yes, sir.
we have to do Mitch 30 points
Mhm.
for Betalytics. Because we love Betalytics.
D Mitch, 30 points.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just hear me out. This might get too crazy, right? And complete cake. But what if we did Luka 40, Kyrie 30, Banchero 30, and what's his name 30?
D Mitch 30.
D Mitch.
Just doing all the stars to show
The
out.
lines are so low today, though.
They are because I mean the totals in both games are pretty low. That's also why. It could be 100% cake. Don't like Luka 40. I think would be the hardest leg in that one.
Especially because of his injury.
Mm-hmm.
What about why don't we take his triple double instead?
Do that, yeah.
Because his triple double is plus 220.
All the other legs will be good value too. But they're all
We
like
take-
5 points above the regular line.
If we take Kyrie for 30, So I do like that. Or even we could take Kyrie for like 4 threes or something.
Yeah.
Kyrie for 30.
Sorry, go.
Kyrie for 30 is plus 240. His threes, his first line's 4+, so we'd have to take 5, which is plus 280. I kind of like the points a little better. And then
Always the TV.
you can take LeBron away from me, Austin, but you can't take the triple double.
This is true. This is true.
He's on the injury report right now. Is he playing?
Terrence, he's beat up. I think he'll play.
All right. So Paolo for 30, D Mitch for 30, Luca triple double, and Kyrie for 30 is plus 79.74. What I'm looking at.
I mean, that's pretty spicy.
All doable.
Plus 8K.
I'm gonna boost it too. To plus 10,000.
So D Mitch 30, Kyrie 30, Luca 40.
No, Luca triple double.
Luca
Oh,
triple double.
Luca triple double. What's the last leg? And the odds.
Banchero 30. Yeah. Yeah. I feel like that's it.
Yeah.
Right? Let me just
Or the-
double check on the green. Let me just double check the green book and see if I'm getting better odds for this.
Okay.
30.
Mobley double double, Luca triple double. I do like that too.
I've got about 15 minutes till this first game starts.
Yeah.
Garland 30. Nope, wrong person. D Mitch 30.
Kyrie 30.
and Paolo 30. Just doing it by game.
Okay, sorry.
No, you're good.
There
No
you go.
problem, mate. No problem, chat.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I don't know what accent that was. I'm sorry. I apologize. To every ethnicity, blanket apology.
Just a blanket apology. Kyrie Irving alt points. I'm working on it, Mom. Just so you know, I'm getting better value on the green. Luca triple double. No, way better value on the blue. Okay.
Green
Boy,
Book's
what the
never had
ball.
better value, in my opinion.
Say it
Especially
again.
for big lottos like that.
Say it again.
Green Book's value always sucks when it comes to like big lottos like that.
They sometimes randomly have really better values for like triple doubles and double doubles and stuff, which is really weird. But overall, yeah, you're right. All right, so I've got. Oh man, the value dropped. Fuck. I've got D Mitch 30, Banchero 30, Luca triple double, Kyrie 30, and that is plus. It's now plus 99.74 with a boost. It's plus 76.72 without the boost.
76, 72.
72.
Oh, dog. I know SPJ and Chef were both talking about it today, like his triple double. So I do think that his rebounds on the table. I think Banchero's gonna have a big game tonight and stuff the stat sheet. He's gonna be playing a lot of minutes as well.
Do you want me to book this for you, V?
Oh yes, please. I have to figure something out. We'll talk after the stream
I got it.
before I dox myself.
All right, I'm about to do something whack, and then we're gonna sign off, chat.
What you gonna do, boy?
Let's get wacky.
Tell me what you do with that big bad butt.
Wait, what?
Wiggle. Okay, what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take Paolo Banchero. Hear me out, chat. Triple double. Oh, we're getting whack.
I mean, you were 2 seconds away from a plus 2,500 last night, or 25,000.
I really was. It was crazy.
Oh.
All right, we're taking Paolo TD. I think you got to do this on the green book because it's better value, but let me check. His triple double was plus 3,600 earlier today, and it was plus 1,800 on the blue book. So let me have a little gander here. What I'm looking at. Because that's the type of value discrepancy that I'm not willing to fuck around with.
What's good for the goose is good for the gander.
Indeed, my friend, indeed. Paolo triple double plus 2,500. Wow, it dropped so much. Fuck. Paolo Banchero triple double. Wendell Carter Jr. double double.
Wendell.
Luka Doncic. No, I'm gonna do a triple double again. No, I'm gonna do it 40 points. 40 points or triple double. What do you guys think for Luka?
Whew. It's fucked up we're even making that decision.
I know, right?
Triple double.
Triple double.
Okay, Luka triple double. Where is it? And where's the line here?
Uncle Dave wants the TD.
Yeah, Uncle Dave's is a goat. James Harden.
No,
Dun,
what are you
dun,
doing?
dun. 5 3-pointers.
5? I need to know the odds on this when you get to the end.
Plus 117,800.
100?
Paolo triple double. Wendell Carter Jr. double double. Luka Doncic triple double. James Harden 5 threes. The only alternative I'll give you is to take out Paolo and put in Max Strus double double instead of Paolo triple double because of the rebounds. Because I got 2 guys getting triple doubles and double doubles on the same team. That would be my only change. What do you think? Chat, what do you think?
Spicy as fuck, dude.
Dude, honestly,
You think I should-
I feel like after creating this and talking all about it, if you don't put even a couple bucks on it, that's just asking karma for it to hit, and you'd be like, fine. You know what I mean?
All right, fuck it.
100,000?
Crazy.
I'm putting $5.69 on it as per usual. Pays out almost $7,000. Let's get wacky. Oh man, chat. I'm not gonna post this because I have a respectable Twitter that I have to uphold. But let's. I'll read it off to you guys one more time.
Can't make that shit public.
No, I can't. I posted shittier tickets. But I'll read it to you guys one more time in the chat. I don't have time. I'm going to have to literally run away and come straight back for you guys for playback. So here we go. Paolo, triple-double. Wendell Carter Jr., double-double. And then in the second game, Luka, triple-double. James Harden, 5 3-pointers. Plus 117,800. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy.
Pretty good.
Excuse me.
Bless you.
Thank you. All right. Shall we sign off?
Yep.
Pop on a playback. Guys, Harden will be the sweatiest in my opinion. Honestly, B Young, if Harden is the sweatiest thing on this fucking lay, then we're doing okay. If I'm waiting for James Harden to hit 5 fucking 3-pointers to make $7,000, then I'm okay with that. So here we go. We appreciate you guys kicking it with us today for the All Sauce team. Hope you guys had fun. Go follow Vsauce on the Twitter machine at Vsauce at 3A's. Go follow Jessica. Go follow myself at Sweatpant Jesus. Go follow all of us at Your Betting News. Ooh, let's get it. Appreciate you, Uncle Dave. Appreciate all you guys in the chat. Landon, Austin, Photog, Mom Martinez. Yep, we'll see you guys in just a few minutes on playback. We will watch this Cavaliers game transpire in front of our own very eyeballs. Appreciate you guys being here. This is brought to you by Betting News. Go to bettingnews.com, guys, for sports betting information every single day for free. Get involved with us. Peep the scribbles of V, Sook, peep the scribbles from everybody that we have on our great squad, and get involved with what we got moving forward. We got a lot of cool shit moving forward, so get involved with us right now and keep rocking and rolling. The boys will be back on Sunday, hopefully with a
There's
game to
some
discuss.
fucking games. Yeah.
If both of these series ends tonight, then there will be no games on Sunday. So that's even better reason for you guys to hope that one of these series goes to 7 games.
Because otherwise, we're talking about JJ Redick on Sunday the whole time.
The whole fucking time. And V, I don't think we'll be able to handle it. So there you go.
They won't be here for that.
V will just magically not appear. Thanks for coming first time, man. Hope you liked what you saw. Come and hang out with us again. Like I said, we go live every day if you like the vibes. We'll be live again tomorrow with you guys at 11:30 Eastern, 10:30 Central in the morning for Betspresso. In the AM, me, Colby, Shaggy, and Inzi will be kicking it with you guys. And we have a special guest talking about the Kentucky Derby tomorrow. So come and hang out with us tomorrow at 11:30 Eastern. Sook will be there too. He'll be in the shadows, but he'll be there too. He'll be doing a little bit of this. We appreciate you guys hanging out. Guys, you got any final words for the kids before we dip?
Let's enjoy 2 good-ass games tonight.
I'll get
Fucking
a
hope so.
Brazilian wax if JJ Redick is the coach of the Charlotte Hornets next year.
Oh, dear God. You guys came for the winners and you stayed for Sook getting a Brazilian wax. But we'll catch you on the next one. Enjoy these games tonight. Take it easy. Peace.
What you know about rolling down in the down in the
Now I know y'all be loving this shit
what
right
you know
here.
about rolling.
What you gonna do?
Rolling.
What you gonna do?
Down in the rolling.
What you gonna do? Right, y'all be loving this shit.
What you know about